Good evening, everyone. Tommy, Man City Fan TV, and welcome to the TNT Live. It's Thursday night. You know what time it is. We are here with another show. Hope you all have had a great week. I hope it's been good for you. Obviously, the football related for City, not the best weekend just gone for the opening game of the season. It could have been slightly better after the defeat against Spurs. And to reply early on to one of the comments earlier, let me just have a look at it. Ishak, my friend, we are doing a review of the Spurs game. We did lose. We don't deny that, but we are busy people within the Man City Fan TV team, and this is the only time this week we've had to review it a little bit. So I'll just give a quick basic overview of it. Then we'll just talk a little bit about Harry Kane, see what's going on with that, what I know about it, I can tell you. Then we'll go on to the third kit. Then we'll do a little bit of Norwich Preview. We'll talk a little bit about the Fantasy Football League to see who's top in there at the moment after the first weekend. I forgot my team, typically, so I've been entered a week behind, so that'll be my excuse throughout the weeks. And yeah, there was supposed to be a guest, but it's turned out that it's just going to be me tonight, guys. Nothing bad or anything. It's just she'd prefer not to come on, which is fair enough. I maybe rushed into it a little bit too much before I should have done. I should have maybe planned it a little bit more rather than coming straight out and live. So, yeah, we'll carry on. But we'll see what you guys are saying. Pep Guardiola's on. Evening, Pep. Hope you're well. Hope you're having a nice evening. Have you guys ever used the print at home tickets? I have for some weekends, but I don't have photo ID. Yeah, I have. Me and my dad have used print off tickets. You know, if it's a Champions League game or something, if we've sat somewhere else in the ground. But no, we've never had to show photo ID ever. I don't think. I don't know if that was because it was within our season tickets and stuff. Evening, Tom. I'll give you a shout if I see you on Saturday. I'm in 317. Well then, Brad, sadly, I am not going to be there on Saturday myself. It'll be my dad and my sister. My sister's got my ticket because unfortunately I'm working. I messed up. I didn't realise we were playing on this. I thought it was the week after, hence why I did it. But yeah, mistakes happen. Sometimes work has to be done before the game. I'm absolutely gutted about it. To be doing a preview for a City home game when there's going to be a full capacity in there is quite heartbreaking because it's my life, you know. As you guys know, City is my life, you know. I wouldn't do this every Thursday if City want a big part of my life. So it's disappointing I can't be there, but I'll definitely will be there 12:30 the week after on the 28th. So if you do see me around, come and say hello. Come and have a chat. I will be there and I will make sure that I will be there for the rest of the games. But I'm missing the first game, which is the disappointing part. But it is disappointing. It is disappointing, but I can't do anything about it. Brad said, any of the other Man City Fan TV presenters going? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't really spoke to him about that, to be honest. But it'd be the only game I'm missing this season, guys. Don't you worry about that. I think I'm missing one more for my 18th, but apart from that, that's everything. Every other game, Wembley, everything. If we get there, I will be there. Don't you worry. But yeah. We'll get on to the Spurs game. Where do we start with that, really? As soon as I saw the lineup with Ake and Mendy at your left side, I knew we were going to struggle. I knew that it wasn't going to be an easy game, especially when we always go to White Hart Lane in the previous seasons and not got much out of it. It's always been a performance like that where we've dominated. We have dominated the first 10, 15, 20 minutes. And then we just seem to just completely back off and lose our passion and lose our, attacking threat. It's as if we just want to create chances and not score them. Because Mahrez, Grealish, we had a few chances in that first 20 minutes where we could have made it 2-0, 100%. But it was one of them where it just sort of fizzled out. Obviously, Mendy and Ake were caught down that side, but you can argue Ruben Dias just sort of dived through it and didn't he? He sort of got caught off balance, and Ederson didn't make the save. But can you argue, would it have got there if the defence was better? Probably not. But as a keeper, you're supposed to be on your toes for everything. But I'm not going to criticise Ederson because it was literally their only chance in the game. And they took it, which is how you win football matches in the end of the day. That's how you win them. And it's you have to be honest, fair play. The best team won in the end. Spurs got the goal. They got what they need to do. We didn't turn up whatsoever. Big things were shown once more. Walker's he's your man down that side. You've got your Stonesy, you've got the majority of the English players. Kevin, we looked decent when he came on. We did look better. So hopefully this weekend we can. Obviously, I'll come into what you guys think the lineups and stuff will be later on. But I really do hope that we can get something out of it and, get back on track because, we've, in the past few seasons, the start of the seasons haven't been great, have they? Let's be honest. But obviously, other teams have not been great, so we can't really afford to mess up anymore. To be honest, the invincible thing's gone, so that pressure's gone already, and the unbeaten away record thing's not going to happen because we've cocked that up on both days. But yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. But it's like I say, it's only the first game of the season. There's nothing to be worried about whatsoever. There's a lot of bright things. Hopefully, if Kane does come or whatever happens in that scenario, 31st of August time will tell. But we will see what happens with that. But that's just a little bit of opinion on what I thought of that game. I think that he needs to change his lineup massively for this weekend. I think it will, but I think it's just going to virtually and slowly come back to normal City. It'll take its time. It will take its time. Sam T's on. Hello, Tom. Hope you're well. Sis Chippy, also known as my dad. We'll keep an eye out for you, Brad, mate. John Grogan says, shout out for Dennis Law. Yeah, exactly. Sad news today about Dennis Law, obviously, being diagnosed with some sort of, I can't remember what form of it is, but some form of dementia. Really disappointing to hear that. So I hope he's obviously going to be okay. And obviously knowing a family member, as you guys know, like my granddad, who obviously passed away with Alzheimer's, a form of that, it's never a nice thing. So, thoughts and prayers to his family and his friends, because, it's not a nice thing to be going through at all. So I hope he's okay and obviously doesn't get too bad. City Chippy says, Mendy a big disappointment. He certainly is. He certainly is a massive disappointment. Ketapat Sayer says, I hope we sign Vlahovic instead of Kane. Yes, obviously that is the news that has been coming out in the last 2 days. Vlahovic from AC Fiorentina, was interested in us, in joining us. So apparently he was some sort of, links there. I don't know what links there were, but there was some sort of links there. I don't know exactly what was going on, but it seems to have fizzled out. And apparently City have come out and said they were false, but who knows? Time will tell on that one also. G Cartier says, City I played poker at Tottenham Hotspur Casino. It all in one on Kane or fold last minute. It is one of them, isn't it? 100%. I don't know what's going to happen with that, but we will come into that in a minute. Thanks, City Chippy. You've got a top son, and also Spurs are losing. Are they actually? That's class. It's class, but right, how the hell? But he didn't take out his strongest squad, did he? Honestly, it's beyond me how they are so good against us, but absolutely shocking against everybody else. But yeah, moving on to my first topic, we might as well get him out of the way. A lot of people are speaking about him. We will get him out of the way, and that is Mr. Harry Kane. So obviously he's in back in training this week. I think it was just another training session done. Usually he tags come on you Spurs, Tottenham and all that sort of stuff, but it was literally just another training session done. So I don't know what you can think to that. Probably not much, but Harry Kane could be on his way to us. There was a few things that I did take note of because I do like preparing for you guys. I just have to get them up. A few different articles, a few different quotes that have come from different, newspaper sources. I'll just get them up. So obviously today, it is officially in talks. If you didn't know, he's in talks, and he wasn't in with the squad today when he goes out. Everybody else was. He was the only player who wasn't injured, who trained on Monday, who was in the squad. That's one thing that I got from some of the articles that I read. Let me find a few more. I got them down, so I just have to get them on again. Where are you? There he is. There we go. So, Harry Kane is thought to believe that Man City's latest 125 million bid is a good one for Spurs, though having already communicated his desire to leave that to the board, an official transfer request to force the issue is even more is considered unlikely. Daniel Levy's refusal to engage with Man City has left Harry Kane fearing for his dream move. And that's come from Sami Mokbel from the Daily Mail. Now, who knows what will happen there? Who knows what's going to happen? And personally, I hope something happens, but will it happen? And that is the thing. Daniel Levy is the one who's stopping it at the moment. He's the one stopping it. Yusuf says, if you don't beat Norwich, then you don't deserve to be champions. No disrespect to Norwich. No? Well, we lost to Norwich not last season when they were up and we were champions. So, oh well. But yeah, with the Kane thing, I don't know what's going to go on with that. I don't. Yeah, someone's. I'll come back to that in a minute. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the Kane thing. Is he going to get the move? We want it. Kane wants it by the sounds of it. And, Daniel Levy doesn't want it. Now, the only problem Kane has is if he doesn't get that move, what is it going to be like for him? Is he going to get any football? He's left. He's not really, the other day, Harry Kane, we want you to stay, was the cry from the Tottenham. Not, are you watching Harry Kane after they obviously beat us? But that's all. It's a difficult one because there's not much I always speak to you about it. I try and find out information from the sources I know myself personally, and they don't give me anything either because it stayed the same. The Grealish move moved quite quickly. There was always interest in obviously dealing with a team like Aston Villa, with it being a slightly lower club. It was easier because the money sort of, we laid it down and we got who we wanted. But with Kane and Tottenham, it's a different sort of scenario because, they're a bigger side, they're having a bit of debt with this ground, obviously, costing so much money. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with it, but I really do hope that we do get him. I really do. And just so you know, guys, I just found out, obviously, for Dennis Law, he's got Alzheimer's disease and vascular dementia. So if you wanted to know that, which is obviously really sad news. So we just covered it a little bit earlier. Obviously, he used to play for City. So we'll look. ICGP is just saying hello. Abdallah's saying Kane needs to be in and ready in time for the Arsenal game. Otherwise, I'm not confident we can beat Arsenal. Yusuf saying, you must be joking. Have you seen the state of Arsenal? You can play under sevens and still beat them. You probably could, to be fair. They're not great, are they, Arsenal? They aren't great. But, they always seem to try and turn up against us also. But it is one of them, isn't it? It is one of them. But, yeah. I have got a few little other news flashes that have obviously come up in the City stuff. But there's another thing that we have to review. We've done it with the home kit, we've done it with the away kit, and now we're doing it with the third kit. Man City released the third kit yesterday, was it? Or the day before? I think it was yesterday, actually. Absolutely beautiful kit. To be honest, I have changed my mind on it since the last time I saw it. I actually don't mind it. It's hard to sort of notify and sort of grasp what sort of kit it is until you actually see it on the lads. And, it is a nice kit. I must say, it's more of a training top. Yes. Could it be better as a training top? Probably so. Would it be nice if the Man City thing wasn't stripped across the front and there was just a City badge in the middle? Absolutely. But is it horrendous with the colour and the colour coding? No. It's not too bad, guys. It's not too bad. There is a City badge on the collar, on the back of the neck, sort of behind there. And then you've got your talisman there. Obviously, Grealish. You got your three English lads there showing it off. But Stones and Kyle feel a little bit offended to that. But yeah, I want to see what you guys are thinking to that. We can't finish to save our lives. Yeah, true. John Gorgon says, smart kit that. City Chip is saying he loves it. I have come to the conclusion I actually do really like it. It is a nice kit, to be fair. It's a little bit different, to be fair, as more as I've seen it, is quite nice how they've obviously, changed it up a little bit to the point where, with the City thing across, obviously the chest, it's showing you obviously City but I always like the retro sort of, a lot of the retro kits usually have the badge in the middle or the sponsor. It is very nice. Sam T saying he likes the kit. Blue Moon saying very nice. Aguero made that kit look amazing, says Brad. He certainly bloody would. Sadly not, though. We've just seen him in bright colours for the away kits for the past few years. But yeah, for the third kit, sorry. But yeah, it is a great kit, and I have to agree with my dad here. These kits are better than last season's, 100%. You know, we rated the home kit highly with the blue and white coding because that is us, blue and white. Hence the bedroom colour, blue and white. And then the away kit. A lot of people like it. I love it. That's the one I'm getting. I think it's smart. I think it's brilliant. I think it's a little bit more. With those green shorts, it looks a little bit dodgy, but with the all white that it is, proposed to be, it is very, very nice. And, I'm very impressed with the kits. And then the third kit, I don't know what the socks are and stuff. I'll have to have a look at that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but there will be some sort of photo on here somewhere telling me what it is. I'll find it on the City store because I want to see what the shorts are because I'll be able to rate that. And then I'll rate which one I think's better. Let's have a look. It looks like navy shorts. It does look like navy shorts, guys. I just want to see what the sock colour is. I think they're sky blue, the socks, which is amazing. That is class. That is brilliant, that. Sean's on. Good evening, guys, and Tom. I've just been heading and chipping sponge football into my bin for my channel. Good lad. Good man, Sean. That's good. Let everybody know in the comments, Sean, what your YouTube channel is, and then I will obviously, if you put it in the comments, I'll put it up, mate, and then we'll try and get you a few subscribers and stuff through us. We'll try our best for you. City Chippy says the Umbro blue kit was the best in the modern era, 100% the best kit. I've still got that kit, absolutely class. There was a few, to be fair. I've got the away top, says Sam T. Good man, Sam. Just as a quick question, the sponsor, is it green or is it just like a multicolour? Does it go like a cross? Because it's hard to tell on the pictures. I don't know. I was trying to identify if it was a red, bluey, a green, or is it all like different colours, the Etihad? Because it looks a little bit different. If you let us know, mate, that'd be helpful. Because I am going to, I think I will be getting it. What channel is the match on? The match is not on TV in England, I don't think, Ahmed. I'm presuming you'll probably, if you're abroad, I think it's on beIN Sports. And obviously there's other ones. I think there's American ones. There's Fox Sports and stuff like that. But in England, because it's a 3:00 kickoff, it won't be on TV. So he's asking how I can watch it, mate. So if you are obviously abroad, he's in England, Ahmed. You're in England, mate. Okay. Well, if you're abroad or in England, obviously, like I said there, Ahmed, if you're abroad, you can do that. But obviously, with you being in England, mate, obviously, I think TalkSport or BBC Radio 5 Live are probably your best bets. Or Sky Sports Football on the Soccer Saturday, or the Final Score on BBC One. Obviously, there's other sites that you can obviously do, but we don't promote that on our channel. You want to watch this stuff legally and also, fairly. So it'll probably just be the case of watching it or listening to it on the radio, mate, or watching Sky Sports to get your notifications through. And then obviously after the game, I think it's 25 to 30 minutes after the game, Sky Sports do put up a goals. So yeah. Sean Fogarty, same as my name on here, channel is called. Okay, mate. Ahmed says, just because my name's... No, mate. There's a few different people that come on called Ahmed, my friend, with the same badge as yours. And one of them who I do know, obviously, through Twitter, he is on... He lives in Dubai, so that's why I asked. So I do apologise, my friend. Ahmed says, so literally no channel to watch. Wow, no, there isn't, unfortunately. Disappointing, really. It is disappointing. But I agree. I agree with Brad here. I don't understand why Sky Sports can't have all the games live on the app available to watch. Exactly. I think it'd be a good thing to do. You know, even if they, because they screen the games with a commentator, or even if they want a commentator, you wouldn't be bothered as long as you're watching the game. You know, a lot of the German channels, I know the German channels. He's saying he's got BT and Sky for no reason. I guess if it's 3 o'clock kickoffs, mate, yes. But other than that, no, because BT and Sky do usually have all our games on bar the 3 o'clocks. Hence why we are very, very rarely 3 o'clock kickoff. You know, it's rare that it is Saturday 3 o'clock for us. You know, hence why I'm bloody missing it, which is annoying. But we move on, we carry on. But yeah, it is disappointing. But you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I know what you mean. But you know, it is what it is, isn't it? You know, we'll hopefully win. You know, and it does bring me on nicely to obviously talking about the Norwich game, and you know, what do you guys think? Because you know, I personally think that we should do okay as long as we're part of a strong squad. Norwich obviously come to us, you know, just coming up from being champions of their championship, and you know they've got some, you know, backing behind them. Ryan says, hello, Colne in the top 4 and Fortuna lost at the weekend. Scenes you love to see. It is what it is, Ryan. It is what it is, my friend. Danny 2ME says it will be on Bean Sport or some other foreign channel. Yeah, it probably will be. Yusuf says, I've just subscribed to your channel to Sean Fogarty. There you go. So, yeah, make sure you check out Sean Fogarty's channel, guys. And he is a good member of us on here in the City family, so make sure you get that watched. Any videos, give him a subscribe, a like, anything to make the lad's day. He's a class guy. I live in UK London. Don't go to the Etihad often, but have BT and Sky. There you go. People try and make it as much as they can, and if they can't, they try and watch it. Brad's saying Norwich going to my first game for over a year and a half. Hope the atmosphere is good. Obviously, I was lucky enough to go to the Everton game when it was only a few of us in there, and that atmosphere was special. So I'm very, very sure that the atmosphere will be classed with a full stadium. Despite, I don't know if Norwich will bring a lot of people or not. I don't know. Michael's on. He says, hi, Tom. Totally agree. Love the away kit. Best in years. Love white or red and black as away kits. Like this kits this season. That third kit is growing on me. Exactly, Michael. When I first saw it in the pictures, I'm like, why the hell is there no badge? But it has grown on me. And like I say, you know, it does take it to be in the flesh on one of your players to actually know if you like it or not. And I really, really do rate it. I think it's a really nice kit. To the point it probably will be one that I do buy at some point. I'd buy all of them this season, to be fair, if I could. Just a shame that City are the most expensive sellers of kits, which doesn't surprise me again. But yeah, you're looking at £70 for that too. It's ridiculous, really. £70, and then if you want the player version, £110, guys, which is the bit that makes me laugh. But yeah, I'm expecting to put 5 past Norwich. We didn't have to play well to score 3 goals against Norwich last week. No, we didn't. There's a sudden increase of rumours about Ronaldo joining Man City. I highly doubt it will happen. It's not going to happen. Apparently, he's been offered by his agent, but I don't think City are wanting him, to be honest. I see Aguero is wanting out from Barca in January. Said Danny, yeah, maybe so. Who knows? He might be coming back to say hello. Imagine. No, he'll go over to Boca or an Argentinian side, 100%. Or he might go to PSG. You know, when everybody over bugger's going to PSG, so he might be going there too. Do you think Ronaldo will leave Juventus? So if so, then what do you think he come to City? I don't know. It's one of them. It sounds like he wouldn't mind coming to City, but I don't think he would, based on his history of United. That's the only really reason I don't think he'd come to us. Apart from that, I don't see why he wouldn't. You know, we've got all he wants, but you know, €90 in Dublin for the home and away kits. Bloody hell, that's so expensive. Diego Crystal Palace is on saying just sub to the lad Sean Fogarty. Good stuff. Yeah, that's what I was complaining about. It's kind of dumb. But yeah, I don't think he's going to come. I can't see it happening, to be honest with you. We will see what happens with it, but it's one of those things. Ronaldo to City hasn't come up often, so there's not a lot of backing and evidence of that. It could be one of those messy rumours because it's only just started, but is that only coming around because Messi's just had his move and we were always negotiating with Messi supposedly, and now is it because Messi's moved on? Is it Ronaldo's turn? Because he's obviously, to me, the best player in the world, but we'll see what happens with it. I doubt much will happen with it, guys, to be honest with you. Really doubt it. But yeah, moving back to the Norwich game, I hope we start well. I hope we go fast flowing. It's important against a team like that who will probably most likely come and defend, probably try and get us on the set pieces, all the breaks with, it's one of them things. I know Ahmed. Sky and BT sell it live to everyone apart from us in England, mate. Tom's granddad watches it on Bean Sports in Cyprus every week for free. He certainly does, the lucky bugger. Ahmed Omar says, we went from Haaland to Kane to Felix to Andres over to Lukaku to Vlahovic. What is this? I don't even know, mate. I don't even know what's going on with it, to be honest. But yeah, go back to the Norwich game and then I'll get back into the comments. It's one of them things, to be honest. I think we will win if we just play our normal football. Don't overthink it. Start with your usual back four again. Get Zinchenko in. Get Walker in. Get Stonesy in. Get Ferner in the middle, just in front of them. Get Kevin back if he's fully fit. Drop Grealish back into the middle to play with KDB. Get Mahrez on the right, Sterling on the left, and Jesus up front. Ferran Torres did okay, but he didn't do much. So let's just change it up a little bit. Get back to bloody play normal football rather than overcomplicating it, putting players in that aren't going to do the job. I understand that they've just come back from international break, and that's possibly why the slow start obviously occurred, but there's no excuses now. The professionals, it's their job. They're playing for the badge, so they've got no excuse. They really aren't. Sean's saying subscribe to Man City Fan TV and like the stream. Thank you. Yeah, give it a like, guys. Pep said, is the attached PDF email the print at home ticket? I've had no luck getting a response of supporter services. I imagine so. I haven't obviously had anything to do with mine. Obviously, my dad's sorting that out. But I presume so if there's an attached PDF on the email to print it. Yeah. Sean's saying, Tom, great show. What's happened to the Friday night social? Well, the Friday night social was a thing through lockdown where we decided right in the beginning, March last year, that we'd do something to keep us motivated, to keep you guys motivated. And it's sort of, as time's gone on, Andy's got back to work. I'm working now. People have departed us to go and make other channels and trying to compete with me on a Thursday night. But yeah, it's a lot of different things have gone on since the Friday night social started, and we just sort of thought there's not physically enough time to promise you that it'll still be always on. And it's things change, so we did decide to obviously not continue it at the moment. It might come back at some point every so often, but at the moment with work commitments and stuff like that, it's just physically not possible to run you a show for 2 to 3 hours. It was difficult, but yeah. I try my best to give you a good show every Thursday, guys. That's one thing that is not going to change. I'll always try and supply you with some good content every week. Just sub to the lad, Sean. Good lad. Thank you, Diego. Opinions on the Man City transfer window. So far, very impressive with Grealish. If we can get Kane, superb. But if we don't get a striker, it's tad disappointing. So it can go one way or the other from here to the 31st. Keep hitting the likes and subscribe button if you're new. Yeah, cheers, Diego, mate. Sean's saying Norwich a bit like Leeds and play a bit eye opened at the back. Yeah. Pep needs tactics, always 4-3-3 and a high line and getting a hit on the counter attack. And he needs a CDM, and he wouldn't play one. Wouldn't play one in the final. No, he wouldn't. He can learn from his mistakes, hopefully. Brad's saying, how's Martin doing? Is he well? I don't know. I don't speak to him, to be honest. He's always on a Thursday night anyway now, trying to compete with me. So we'll see. But no, I don't. I couldn't answer that question. City Chippy's saying Man City Fan TV is the best City fan channel for sure. It sure is. It sure is. Nobody ever tries to beat us. We're good. We're good over here. We do our best. We try our best. We don't need to do it over the top to get views or all like that. We are a top-notch channel. Sean's saying the Champions League group stage is next Thursday, so will you review it? I certainly will. Is that the draw next Thursday? Hey, that's all right, isn't it? I'll definitely do that then. Of course, Sean, my friend, I will write that down now. Where's my pen? There it is. I'll write that down for you now, and then I'll do it next week. Let me do that now. There we go. So next week, guys, we will do a review on the group stage. That is a quality. Sean, bloody legend, mate. We'll get that. That's written down in my thing there. Let me just get it. I write it on my actual note list because I'll forget that. I'll probably just put it away. Let me get this down. Preview. I am working next Thursday. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, because I like grafting. But I could have done like a little live stream to do it with you. But I am obviously busy. I am at work, or I would have done a little live for you. Charlie, champions of England. Evening, guys. Went to the Etihad to pick up the home and away shirt. Also got a pick with the Premier League Carabao Trophy. Lucky guy. Well in. Did you get anywhere in the back of your shirt, Charlie? That's all we want to know. That's the big question of the evening. Who did you get on the back of your shirts, or did you just pick them up as they're playing? Or have you just kept it as it is? Or you like me? If you stick someone on the back of your shirt, they bugger off. That's why I'd never get fair on the back of my shirt, because knowing my jinx, she wouldn't ever do that. She's a legend, but yeah, she wouldn't. But my history with bloody shirt sales, honestly, shirt printing, it's absolutely shocking. Honestly, everybody I've ever had on the back of my shirts is just always left. Hence why I got this one done, and it's the last one I'll probably ever get done. There he is, the man with the Premier League Champions badge on it. That's the only one I'll ever bloody wear with confidence that he left a legend. So anybody who I get now, they'll have to leave for me to get them. But the only legends. So Kevin De Bruyne will probably be the next one that I get, to be fair. But yeah, let's have a look. Charlie, the away top, very nice. Yeah. City can get PSG in the group. Right, okay. Let's have them. I'm not scared of PSG. Let's have them. You have to face the best. And I don't care. I think that, not going to lie, I don't like swearing. I'm not going to. But you know what I'm going to say. I think they're absolutely in midfield. I think they're in defence by Sergio Ramos. And I think the keeper's all right that they've just got in Donnarumma. I think he's class. The front three's world class. But the front three don't make your full team. Not in the Champions League. That's why Barcelona never won the Champions League. Because when you get to the last stages, your defence and your midfield, that is where it is. That is where it is, because it's all right. We showed that in the final. Your midfield and defence have to be solid, or you get just completely turned over. I know it was a local team. I know it was an English side, but the foreign sides, the German sides, they look for that. They look for gaps. Foreign sides look for gaps, 100%. Let's have a look. Hey, we got Malcolm. Hope you're all, mate. Mancunian Day. He can't be, I think it's Mancunian Way, I think. Or TNT. Tom all day long. Martin as well slipped up. He can't compete. Well, I like that. I like you think that. Not obviously about Martin, because I'm not bothered, but I'm glad you think that. You think you'd choose me, that's good. Or you wouldn't be here, let's be honest. Evening, Charlie. Ahmed says, City won European League title and FA Cup before Chelsea, yet they think they're a better club here. Exactly. Evening, Chippy. On Twitter, everyone is saying that Jack Grealish will be a flop at Man City since he apparently didn't go. Impact on the Shield Community Shield final. The Twitter Community Shield should be patient. Yeah, exactly. Twitter community should be patient. Malk says I meant Mancunian Way. Charlie is saying I got Diaz on the home shirt and Grealish on the away shirt. Nice one, mate. That is class. That well in. That is brilliant. I bet they look great. I bet they do look really nice. I know someone who wants Grealish on the back of the shirt. Because she finds him a very nice person. A lot of people do find Grealish a very nice person and Foden. So having them in our squad now, it's class. Faye wants Grealish on the back of the shirt. So not me. I've lost out of Jack. I'm gutted. I'll let him have it though. I'll let him have it. He's worth 100 million, isn't he? But yeah. Mario Fontias says thoughts on Ronaldo City rumours, Man City fan TV. To be fair, mate, I don't know what's going to happen. Like I said earlier, it's one of those things because we're a big side. Do we get rumoured with these big signings? That's what I think it is. Sean says, Charlie, good on you. Still feels weird without Aguero. It certainly does. Barca have won the Champions League, claims Charlie. Noah's on. Hey up, lads. Bloody hell, you haven't been here for a while. Noah, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. PSG, a group of individuals, City, a team on and off the pitch. Exactly. Have you ever seen PSG make a documentary on their season and their teams year in, year out as their documentaries? No, because they're not a proper team. Charlie, check your height saying, I don't know how you all doing. Hello, Noah says, Real Madrid, I like in the group because we beat them last 2 times. Yeah, exactly. Michael's saying, Tom, you do a great stream every Thursday. Love Man City Fan TV. Keep up the great work, Tom. It's nice to hear, Michael. You know, you're a good man. I know you do like the shows, and obviously any comments anybody puts in, especially yourself, Michael, I do like to reply to. It's all about keeping you guys happy, you know. I'm here. I haven't had to go. You know, we've kept it basic. I keep my shows basic. You know, it's me and you guys. Sometimes I've had a guest on in the past. I have had that. I didn't like that as much because I wasn't able to communicate with you guys. My shows, you know, I want it to be me and you guys. You know, we have the debates, we have the discussions. Hence why, whatever the minutes are on it, it's whether it's 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever minutes, it's just me and you guys having the conversations, having a good chat. And it's bringing people together, you know. For example, here, Charlie's asking how Noah is, and Noah's saying he's good, thanks, you know, and that's whilst you're watching me, you know. So I'm bringing people together, you know. It's good. It is good. And I enjoy doing it, and it's never going to stop for as long as I can do it. Obviously, time changes, things change in the future, understandably. But for as long as I can possibly do it every Thursday, whilst I can, you'll still have me, guys. Promise you. Brad's saying, Grealish and Foden, the car parks at the Etihad are going to be full of Fiat 500s. No, they'll have to be stood outside bus, won't they, when it comes? Sean is saying, is Faye good ministry? No, she's not. Noah's saying, if you got Ronaldo, you'd have the second best player in the world. I think he's the first. Can't wait for the game Saturday more than ever because of the fans in the stadium. Exactly, and I'm bloody missing it. What do you think the tactics in the Champions League? What do you think of the tactics in the Champions League final? I've gone over that many, many times. It's stressful. It's stressful. Charlie's saying, will there be an FNS tomorrow? I don't think so. Yeah, I'm sorry. I haven't been on the channel much. Don't worry, no, it's fine. Whenever you can pop in, mate, you're here, so it's fine. It says there's a special guest tonight. Who is that, Tom? It was supposed to be Faye, but things have changed. Nothing for the bad, don't worry. She just doesn't want to come on. And, you know, some people don't want to do it. And, you know, I never force anybody to do anything. Like I said earlier at the beginning, you were on. I was going to obviously have her on, but in the end, I didn't. So it's just me and you guys as always. And that's how it was. Yeah, I know. It's disappointing, but people sometimes don't want to do it, you know, and it's understandable, you know. I never force anybody to do anything. Hence why any guests I have is always I'm asking them rather than assuming they'll come on. Hence why I never plan my shows usually. But I did jump into it a little bit as a laugh because, you know, we everybody wanted her on. So, but she didn't want to come on. So it's understandable. But yeah, let's have a look. You think Ronaldo is better than Messi, Tom? I have to disagree. Messi is the greatest of all time. Different ways, mate. I think Messi is a better finisher and goal scorer, but as an all-round player, headering, physicality, Ronaldo beats him on that one, in my opinion. Your cap suggests I like golf, says Danny. Yes, I do like a bit of golf, mate. I work at a golf club. I do play golf. I've got a game next week, actually. But yeah, I do love a bit of golf. I do enjoy it when I can get a swing of the clubs. I do love it, whether it's the driving range, 9 holes, or even 18. I'll probably play an 18 next week. I do love a little bit of a round. It is brilliant. It is an enjoyable thing to do. I do enjoy it. Will there be fan cams at the Etihad for the Norwich game? I don't know. I obviously, like I say, I aren't going to be there or anything like that. If I am when I am going to be there, I'll try and get something. But to be honest, it's difficult sometimes with different commitments and stuff, because I do usually just get straight to the ground and get with the lads who we sit with. That was obviously the past, but yeah. But I can see what happens. I reckon FNS will come back soon. Hopefully so. Get Charlie on. Me. Yeah, get Charlie on. What the hell? Oh, not this again. Yes, Charlie. Oh, Charlie, mate. Are you coming on? Is that you with trophies there? It is, isn't it? Good lad. Looking forward to the new season, and seeing the new stadium full again will be great. Exactly, will be great, that. Noah says, I didn't say hello back to you after you said hello. My thoughts on the third kit, says YMM3. I think it's bloody marvellous, mate. I think it's absolutely class. I think it rounds off 3 absolutely great kits for us this season. Yeah, that's me. Go, Charlie, get yourself on. Do you want to come on for a 5-minute chat? If not, don't worry about it. But yeah, we've got some good views tonight. We know where the most views are tonight, which is happy. That satisfies me a lot. Yes, exactly. I was also going to just talk about that too. Safe standing as well this season will be interesting. Yeah, exactly. I'm wanting to see what that's going to be like. I am hoping at some point, if we do get a cup game, a big one or something, maybe to go down there. Maybe me and my dad might go down and see what we can think of it. I have obviously done safe standing. Obviously, sometimes I know when I went to Germany to the. They have good safe standing over there, and one in particular, Hoffenheim. That was a very, very nice ground, and great safe standing, to be fair. It was safe standing. You could sit down, but everybody just stood up for the whole time, and it was good. It's a little bit more atmosphere because you're not sat down, you stood up, you're into the game a bit more. Get Charlie next to her. Yeah, well, if he wants to come on, I'll get him on. Let's have a look. What do you think of my stylish sunglasses in the profile pic? No, I think you look absolutely brilliant, mate. You look cool. Which player would you like at City of all time? One player. Zinedine Zidane, I think, or someone like that. Someone, a catalyst. Hey, we're getting to the Q&A time now, aren't we? And then we'll finish off. I'll think about coming on, lads. Charlie, you know where I am. Tom Hudson MCFC on Twitter. Give us a direct message, mate. Or even email mcfcfantv, and then we can sort it out through there too. Let's have a look. So there will be no fantasy football Premier League draft team on this channel then. There is. We do have a fantasy football, mate. If not Kane, then which would you prefer, Ronaldo or Lewandowski? Thoughts? I'd go Ronaldo based on the fact it's Ronaldo over Lewandowski, because Lewandowski's okay. He's a great player, but has he proved himself in the big leagues? No. Does he do well for Poland? No. Is he an unreal player? Yes. But does Ronaldo, obviously, with Messi, one of the best, would you want him at your club? And would it bore the absolute you-know-what of Man United fans? Yes. So there's many reasons I'd want Ronaldo, to be honest with you guys. But yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, so I will slowly wrap it up now. But it just my dad's gone for Lewandowski. This is the top 10 for the fantasy football. So we have got Raven Shuttleworth. I'm going a bit close so I can see it. Raven Shuttleworth, Robin Wong in second. Mohamed Samir Hussein in second also. And then we draw into fourth. We've got Mehdi Mohammed. Then we've got Nuigbek Michel in fifth. Then we've got Ibrahim Mohammed in sixth. Then we've got Ahmed Wise in seventh. Then we've got Abdulkader Mohammed also. He's in eighth. With 130. It's quite tight here. Then we've got Koye Tron. He's in eighth also. And then at 10th, we've got the Samba Toros. I do apologise if I've spelt any of them wrong or pronounced them wrong. It was quite small, so I just saw what I could see. But yeah, that is the top 10. And if you are new to the this, go into, I don't know if it's in the description, but it is on one of the community chats from a bit ago, and my show from last week, and get yourself on it. Join this week. You've still got time. You've still got time. Get yourself on it. I'm on it for this week now. I pretty missed out last week. I forgot. But I am on it now, guys. And they said there will be no fantasy football team Premier League draft. Oh, no. Just the Premier League team this season thing. Yeah, just that. I can't join the code. It doesn't work. I'll sort it out. I'll try and get it sorted out for you, Fahim, so you can join it. Yusuf says, I reckon you would. Ellen Road at Fulcastle will be the 12th man. Yeah, exactly. City Chippy, I think Lewandowski because Ronaldo plays for the Rags. Is this Vlahovic for him? Yeah, it is. I'd not heard of him before, mate. Is he good? Yeah, he's pretty decent, to be fair. And he apparently did want to come to City, doesn't he? He does want to come to City, apparently. But we'll see what goes on with that. But we will see what goes on with that. But yeah, that is all of everything I can give you for tonight, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. It actually has. And I'll just finish on this stat that's Fahim's given us. City Chippy scored 32 goals in 56 matches for a team that finished 13th and 10th. Sort it out, Fahim, for Tom and me. Yeah. I would have Lewandowski for 100 million. Anybody wants some Riyadh pasta? I'd love some Riyadh pasta, Brad. I would love some Riyadh pasta. And on that note, I might go and get some Riyadh pasta. It's too late now. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. You've been an absolute pleasure. We've had lots of views on tonight. It's been absolutely brilliant. You know, I've enjoyed it tonight. We've gone way over what we usually do because the views are getting back up now. Like I said, this is where we get the views. We're back into prime time now, and it is good. It's been an absolute pleasure. Until next week, guys, make sure you just obviously give us a like on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. Give us a share if you want. It would be nice. And if you've got any more questions that haven't been answered or you're watching it at another time, wang them in the comments and I'll reply to you at some point, probably tomorrow, because that's what I like doing. Or whenever you watch it, I'll try before the next show. I will give you a reply. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Well done all. Great stream as usual. Thank you, mate. And there you go. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys. Make sure you look after yourselves. Let's hope we do get the win this weekend. It would be nice, wouldn't it? It would be nice. But until then, I will see you next Thursday. But as always, up the City.